Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Rimworld Beta 18? I really don't like saying Beta 18. I feel like Alpha 18 just sounds so much better. But, you know, I've got to give it the name that it actually is, so it's Beta 18. Anyway, what we're going to do today, well, I'm going to mine off that bit so we can get around this area a little quicker. Why don't you, instead of feeding the tortoise to Barra, why don't you butcher? Oh, you're not a cook. Alright, we'll feed him the whole tortoise then. Fine. That's how we're going to play it. We should also hunt this tortoise here, because quite clearly it's not going anywhere. So what we're essentially going to be doing today is trying to recover. I'm pretty sure Barra with a major infection at 38% is not going to make it. Everybody else, on the other hand, the malaria minor, completely fine. Needs tending in 12 hours, but it's minor at 54%, so Parrot's going to be completely fine. Malaria is something that's constantly a thing in this game. So I'm going to try and maintain a level of medicine at the very least. We'll try to rescue Barra. We're not going to just give up on that idea. But yeah, food is something that we need to focus on as well. So I'm going to set some hunting orders for some local animals. And might as well unrestrict a lot of these weapons here. And in fact, we've now got a shotgun, so somebody should take the shotgun. Andre? Are you incapable of violence? Incapable of nothing? Okay, well, you're going to be our shotgun wielder then. Alright, everybody's sharing the tortoise. So that's fair enough. It's going to cause some major breaks, I can almost tell. Feeding wild boar corpse to Lumi. Well, equip that first. And then butcher. Because if there's a wild boar corpse, then you might as well butcher it into meat. And I think eating an entire animal is... yeah, 8 corpses minus 12. So we don't want that. How's Barra? Needs treatment by the looks of things. Major 57. Who is our best doctor? That would be Barra. Okay. Who's our second best? 5, 4, and 4. So Surge. 10 to Barra. Without medicine, the bandaging is going to be obviously quite terrible. I need to mine that so we can get around this corner a little quicker. Allows us to harvest these pretty quickly. What's Surge doing? Feeding human corpse to Lumi. How about no? How is Lumi? Is Lumi conscious, at the very least? Can Lumi get up? Lumi can get up and get his own meal. Alright, well, if that's the case, then harvest. Lumi, come over here and harvest these raspberry bushes for us. Everybody's starving to death. How can we get so far behind on food like this? Oh, Lumi's starving to death. Okay, well, he's going to get malnutrition to the point. Please don't. Don't feed. I need you, Surge, to not feed like that. Now you're consuming pork. Is that fine, Surge? Is starving to death. Okay. Sarah, go do your own thing. There we go. In fact, are you our hunter? Somebody's our hunter. Oh god. Surge is not. Zero is. Zero is relaxing socially, so start hunting. We need the food. Hello. Fine, whatever. Get him. You got this, Zero. There we go. Right. Not assigned to cooking. So I want you to come over here and fire at this wild boar. Come over here. Fire at the boar. There we go. Melee attack it to death. Fab. Apparently there's no place to store animal corpses. Now there is. Zero. Haul it on your way back. Somebody will sort that out. So Zero's the only one who is starving right now. Surge is no assigned to cooking. Somebody must be. There we go. Sarah. Sort out that boar for me, please. Oh, there you go. Barra's gone. Extreme infection. Got to 81%, but we saw this coming. That's a shame. It's a massive shame because we're kind of in this situation because we took on so many people so quickly. So it's a little annoying. It finally went out this way. Yes, you hunt the tortoise. It's gonna wake Surge up, something rotten. We're gonna need a grave as well for Surge. Barra, sorry. Well, hopefully we don't need one for Surge. Miscellaneous. Grave. And this looks like a nice place for a graveyard. So we'll set that up. So Lumi's okay as far as injuries are concerned. You're only bruised. So we've got through the worst of the injuries by the looks of things. Lumi's going to have malnutrition. He's going to get extremely hungry. And then he's going to pass out. And that's going to be our opportunity to get him back into the colony. As well. Bump that one up as well. So as soon as he passes out, we'll save him. But not until then. Right. Really need to cut these plants. This is getting ridiculous. Moving around this area is being a pain in the arse. As far as construction's concerned, Andre is just resting. I need you to finish working on this wall so I can roof this area off. And then the plants will die naturally just being under roof. Oh, we got some heal root out of it as well. Would you look at that? Okay. So, I'm getting somebody number 1 on plant cutting. Let's see. I need to fix Surge, actually. So, Surge, you'll do plant cutting for now. Firefighting 2. Actually, it should be 2 there. And then you can be 1 on these. And let's see. Put you... I don't know. I'm just going to leave that for now. I'm thinking maybe bump hauling up a little bit, but leave it otherwise. Colony sees treatment, Parrot. Oh yeah, for the malaria. How's the malaria coming on? Major at 65%. Huh. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. A heat wave's on its way. Okay, well, we've got passive coolers. So that's alright. Oh, there's a construction skill now. That's cool. I didn't expect that to happen. Is that the case for everything? No, it's only for specific objects by the looks of things. How about tables? No. Nothing in there. Oh, that's cool. I would have thought the more special tiles would have warranted some sort of stuff. So once we've plant coated all of that, I want to make sure that we've got some flooring down as well. Just so nothing grows back. In fact, orders, cut plants, cut those as well. And yes, I wanted to get passive coolers in everybody's room. So I'm going to manually prioritize people to do this, because they won't do it otherwise. Let's get these in here. Right, 0. Work on that. These should last out the heat wave for us. Reducing, I think, the rooms to about 65 degrees Celsius. Something like that. And plant cutting's now getting done, so that's good. Making sure that Zero's doing... Ooh, a caravan. A bulk goods trader. That's going to be really good, actually, because that means that we can sell some of our 9 million wood and get some food, maybe. Which buys us some time. Now, work on these coolers, please. These are very important. Because we can't be having anybody with heat stroke. Like we probably already have. Oops. Work on that. There we go. I'll keep the temperature as low as it's ever going to be. Who is our warden? That would be Surge. You should also be a #1 on wardening then. Let's talk to Steroid. That's a name and a half. Okay. So, he doesn't want to buy any of our wood. That's typical. Okay, well, we can sell him all of our leathers. I don't think we're ever going to use the leathers anytime soon. I want to buy all of your meat, though. Give me all of that. And we've got some steel. I'm keeping the steel. Sell the dead man's apparel. And that seems about it. 122 for enough food to feed us for a little while. Yeah, go for it. As for our cooks, Para is our cook. Currently sleeping off the malaria. Well, I want you to get up briefly to cook. Just get that meat turned into meals so that we're not all starving to death. Lumi is still on his mental break. He's in... Oh my god. That is... Ugh. He'll pass out soon, though, from a little bit of heat stroke. There you go. Oh, was that not him? Oh god, it was Parrot. The extreme malaria. I see. It's at 69%. Right, well, Zero, rescue Parrot. Since you're closest. He's out for a little while. Sarah's throwing a party. I'm sorry, Sarah, but this is really not the time. Doctoring. Surge. Tend to Parrot. Swear to God, if you don't survive this Parrot, this run's probably already over. Alright, they're leaving the map because of the dangerous temperatures. That's fair enough. It's about 20 degrees in everybody's rooms, so they can save themselves from the horrible, horrible situation we find ourselves in. Why are you going all the way down there for... Why is all the meat down there? Huh. I guess maybe the person who was selling us it was stood down there, and now Lumi's passed out from malnutrition. For God's sake. This is the worst run I've ever had. And Zero's decided to drop Lumi for some ungodly reason. How about you don't do what you're doing? Why won't it let me feed you? Surge. You feed him. I guess Zero's not a doctor. That'll be why. Actually, you know what? Haul the leather. Haul the meat, sorry. And then on the way back you can feed him. It's just the quickest way to get it done. I think Andre's feeding corpses to people now. Please don't. He's very eager to do that. Yep, Andre is trying to feed corpses to Lumi. I eat them, so you could. Please don't. Have we actually seriously run out of all of that meat already? Is that a thing that's happened? That can't be right. I think it's, have we bonded with any of these animals? I don't know. I didn't find out. Harvest. Harvest. Are these ready to harvest yet? 80%. 100% grown. Growing, guys. Get on it. Sarah. I guess they're 99.99999% grown, which is why you're not touching them. That's why they're not saying that they're fully grown. We'll let that finish off then, I guess. Ambrosia sprout. Oh, that's going to be 9 years until that forms. Okay. Parrot's severe illness. The extreme at 74%. He's about to need more medicine. Have we got more medicine? Harvest that. 0. Go cut the wild heal root. Actually, cut this one here. And don't fail me. There you go. Right. Surge. Tend to parrot. Come on. Extreme at 75. Let's see if he makes it through it. Keep working on that. We've kind of cleared up a little bit of the floor. Just not quite enough, unfortunately. Harvest that. Now we're harvesting the berries. We've got ourselves our first harvest through. Which is going to help food situations somewhat, but not greatly. Just enough time, I would imagine, for this potato plant to sprout. Really didn't need this heal root harvest. There's heal root everywhere. But whatever. Parrot. 78. I feel like he's been stuck in extreme for far too long. Ugh. I don't know if Parrot's going to make it. Really don't. Fingers crossed though. I have hopes. They are not high, but I have hopes. And Sarah's taking care of Lumi. Good, good. Alrighty then. Sowing the area still. Okay, so Parrot has died because of the malaria, and then 3 animals have mental broke. Luke has become a manhunter. Crybaby is wandering in a psychotic state, and Blanche is wandering in a psychotic state. So our animals are hunting our other colonists now. Luke has been shot to death. No surprise there. Brought it upon himself. Oh boy, this is the worst run I've ever had in my entire life, without question. It has just repeatedly gone wrong, over and over again. It's this horrible movement that's really done it. And it takes 9 years to correct it as well, which is the worst. So look how much progress they've made on cutting that down. Zilch. And I've got somebody dedicated pretty much to doing it. It is horrible. We lost 2 people today. In fact, I'm going to need to build another copy of that. Somebody's going to need to bury these guys. Okay, Andre, it's your turn. You do it. Bury our friends. Oh, what a surprise. We need to chop down another tree to build something. Oh boy. Yeah, so apparently Swampland is extreme anything, really. Increased malaria chance. Everybody moves like my grandmother. Sarah, the warrior's gone berserk because of a very ugly environment she finds herself in. Well, not what we can do about that. At least she's inside the fridge that we've not managed to fill with any food in, what, several episodes. So that's alright. Oh, we're finally building the joy source. That's good. So, she's actually doing well and staying away from everybody, which is good. Hopefully she doesn't fight boom rats, because that's going to get her killed. And we're starting starvation mode again. But at least we've got the 2 rooms that we built for the 2 people who are dead now. So that's nice. Jesus, I hate this run. Okay. Finish that bit off. And we're burying our friends. Oh boy. Oh, we got our potato harvest coming through. Nice. And Sarah's back with the rest of us. Playing hoopstone. Miss. 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 Terrible. It's like all of our best shooters. Crybaby has passed out. Fair enough. I really could care so much less for these animals right now. That is not my concern. As long as they don't eat my stuff, I'm fine. Let's harvest some of this heal root. We've got a fair bit of it hanging around. Lumi's fully healed. Alright, well, I think we're pretty much back at square one as far as our colony's concerned. So that's cool. Not. We need to find a zone for the corpses as well. Because we can't let bodies hang around everywhere. I really don't want to bury them, but I think it might actually merit that. So anybody who attacks us gets buried in the marshy soil. There we go. Lumi, are you gonna, like, go berserk? No. You can do the burying. Works for me. And despite not really wanting to chop down any trees, we've got 400 more wood than we started with at the beginning of this episode. And we've been building things all episode as well. That's just horrendous. We've pretty much cleared a path around our base though. So for the most part, we're getting to the point where we can start wandering relatively without issue. Just going to cut a line down this way as well. Just to speed things up. And Sarah is starving. Well, you could get up and eat, Sarah. That would help. You're about to battle these things. There you go. Heatwave is over. Wonderful. Upside is we barely noticed that. That was not an issue at any point, really. Come on, Surge. You can do it. There we go. We've cleared a line down our base now. Could do with chopping down this tree here as well. I'm just trying to chop down the essential parts because it is frankly too much of a waste of time to just do a mass wood chop, especially when we don't need the wood. So it's questioning what we need to do, really. I think we need to start building a wall, though. So I think maybe next episode we'll start planning out that wall and building it. It's going to be a wood wall, but we've got plenty of it, so it doesn't really matter as far as wastage is concerned. And we've got all of the potatoes we need. Kind of want to set up a stockpile zone in here now, because this is going to be our fridge. So I want it to be critically important and take meals and raw food. And pemmican. And animal corpses. And it's just going to go in there anyway. It's better that it's inside than outside under no roof, essentially. Although it's, of course, incredibly slow. And not much space actually in there for us to do anything. But there you go. Anyway, guys, we're going to end off this horrendous episode right here. So if you have enjoyed the content and you want to see more, then be sure to like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell icon right next to the subscription button, and that'll give you notifications when I release new videos. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.